I'm trying to figure out the way there. I feel like the Duke would not want me just like running around the whole house pillaging, and he would give me some like minor directions to this thing. It says there's a ladder there, but I don't see it. Or maybe that marker just means that there's a staircase there. Which would be weird, because there's a stairs and a ladder icon. Now it says to go back inside the castle.
I heard a report of an unfamiliar man seen within the castle's halls. They say he had the look of that sorcerer.
Okay. That sorcerer. That sorcerer, chat. Excuse me, Lord Farquaad.
Talk of a sorcerer. It'll be Solomon, no doubt. I'd hoped we were rid of that rat for good. I do not relish the thought of his return. But the pilfered ring does bear a strong magical affinity. It is the sort of bauble Solomon would covet.
Salamet. Tis a name that calls up bitter memories. Time was the Duke held a council of magic scholars here in Grand Sorin, tasked with ensorceling grimoires and trinkets.
Sounds like a fun job.
Salamet sat at the head of the council. His genius was unmatched, save by his ambitions. Once their research bore fruit, Salamet betrayed his grace and fled with the findings. He disappeared, leaving the corpses of his fellow scholars in his wake. I know not by what design he would reveal himself now. Perhaps aught about this ring that compels him.
Imagine I go beat this guy and I come back and I'm just wearing a bunch of magic rings. I'm like, yeah, he didn't have them. I'm sorry. Yeah, I checked. No sign of them. No clue what he did with them. Oh, I'm so glad that that did not hit that guy. That was a misclick. Red circle says go this way. Straight to jail. I'm sad it didn't hit him. I've gone to jail like twice today already. I talked to this guy.
A sorcerer, eh? Can't say as I've heard tell of... No, wait. There is rumor going around of a queerly dressed man skulking about the quarry.
Oh, that was me.
More than his dress is odd if he's hanging around that place with no reason.
What's the most difficult enemy you fought? The golem immune to magic, probably. There was very little I could do in that fight. I fought the griffins, but they were very flammable. I fought ogre, cyclops, chimera. Spells don't really work well on the ogres until you get their helmet knocked off, but then it's fine. Not the Hydra. The Hydra was pretty tough, but the thing with the Hydra is it would swallow you whole. And it'd be like, hit A and D did nothing. And then it was just like, you would just be mashing keys for the next like 60 plus seconds, not an exaggeration, and then you died. That was a very, very frustrating thing to encounter, you know, minutes into the game.
Shall we to the quarry then?
The guards after guard. Yeah, you don't even get a chance to fight the guards. They're just like, teleport you to the dungeon. back there, huh? We've been in there before, but okay.
I recall the north entrance offering safer passage.
The north entrance offers safer passage. Hon. Is it dawn or dusk? I think it's getting dark.
I've come to feel more at peace when the capital is in sight.
Yeah, the Hydra was a frustrating thing, because like I've encountered the Hydra. It killed Eve and then swallowed me. So when I hit F3 for help, it did nothing because my pawn was dead. So F3 didn't do anything. And then struggle, swallowed, dead. And then it said, do you want to retry or retry from checkpoint? I didn't know what those meant. I hit retry from checkpoint, and it was put me like 30 minutes to an hour in the past. And I had to replay a ton. And it was extremely frustrating. And then I got back to the Hydra and it killed Eve and swallowed me and I died again. That time I hit retry, so I immediately started fighting the Hydra again, and I largely did nothing in the fight because I was so scared of getting swallowed again. And then it just said you win. So it was like the worst possible first boss experience I could have had. Absolute worst.
I'll take this.
It hates fire! Take aim for that chieftain! There, with the helm! Now there is an ending!
It's far stronger than a common goblin.
Burn them to ash!
Find it safe.
Their kind is weak to fire.
Whoa, angry goat. Excuse you?
Goblin!
Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still. It hates fire! Now, attack!
Almost there. The Hydra is much easier on the other two classes. Great. I'm happy for them. Tip before I go to sleep, there's one debuff in this game, Petrified, that only sorcerers can cure with a special skill or items. If you don't cure that, you die. It's really rare to see though. Oh, great.
Strength in numbers arisen.
What else would you expect with my help?
That an enemy? No, that's an ally.
This passage links south.
I've need to travel south through this mine, but the accursed gate won't budge. Despite the dangers, I came this way hoping to shorten my journey. Some shortcut, eh? 'Tis a fine waste of time if the gate cannot be lowered.
Offer to open the gate.
What's that? Already opened? My, but you work fast. Then I'll be safely on my way. And my thanks for... Eh? Still rife with monsters, is it? Then the likes of me best not go strutting through just yet, eh? You've the look of quite the champion, sir. Fancy wetting your steel on a couple
I already
of
cleared it out once.
I've gained quest knowledge.
Clear the mind of monsters. The companion's very talkative. Pawn chatters thankfully an option, but they drop quests to comment. Yeah, they've saved me multiple times with telling me what to do. They kind of give you hints, so I leave it turned on. Oh, hello.
Well, well. The Arisen. Toast of all Grand Sorin.
Yo.
Does the work.
This guy is the same voice that does like the movie commercials. That's like, in a world, one man betrayed by the country he loves stands tall against the forces of the United Nations. You know, like that's this guy.
Savior truly afford the time to go hunting petty thieves? It if you insist on a game of cat and mouse, what say we see which role you'll fill?
You'll feel. Let's see if you like this. Oh my god, that just smashed you right up into the ceiling. Are you okay? Oh wow, that's gonna leave a concussion. Why isn't he dying? Oh my gosh. That last hit point.
It's over. That item is mine.
He's not dying.
Back to the grave!
Lucy just stabbed him like 30 times. He won't die. Dude, he won't die.
You've my support.
Wait, there's like one dude left back here.
This looks interesting.
You had to kill the other guy for— so stupid.
Has claws and more grit than the fool.
Dude, you have 32 stab wounds. You're dead in like a minute.
But alas, I've not the time to game, sir. Farewell.
I feel more familiar with this quest.
Wow.
We've lost
Incredible storytelling. Incredible storytelling.
Tis not the last we've heard of Salome, Talwarrant. Let's speak to Sir Aldous.
While we're here, do we want to do the other quest? Vanquish ogres in the cave. Get my lantern out. You know what, just to top everybody off. I've heard both good and bad on this game. What do you think you give it overall? Hold on a second, I have to blow up a mine. The combat, like the way the world interacts with each other is awesome. Like the fact that, you know, like your people can climb up a golem and stab it in the face repeatedly. You can hit an ogre in the arm, it'll drop his weapon, hit him in the eye to blind him for a few seconds, hit him in the leg to trip him. Like all that stuff, awesome. The controls are terrible. The menus, awful. And so far, the storytelling, I'm kind of indifferent to it. It's so far nothing to write home about.
What's that? What's that?
Let's end our ogre problem once and for all. A hunk of meat left here may spare us the ogre's attention.
A hunk of meat left here could spare us the ogre's attention. See, I never would have thought of trying that.
To an ogre, use meat or a corpse, or a woman ought suffice.
A woman ought suffice. Well, I'm glad our tank is a woman, I guess. Weird thing to be thinking. Continue to enjoy the combat, sleep well, chat, and Mukluk. Alright, Tiger, you have a good night, buddy.
The panel arisen. It responds to weight.
We've literally already opened it.
Might have fallen in every single I've heard.
There was a side path here somewhere.
Careful! A goblin! We'll rout them in a single
It was a
charge.
fine scrap, if I may say
have
so
triumphed.
myself. The ogre lair is this way. Are you prepared, Master?
I'll take that.
There's like spiders all over the room.
This looks interesting.
I remember fighting an ogre here. The quest said I'd already killed 2 of the 3 ogres, so there was one that I never met. Somewhere this way.
This looks interesting.
Are you certain?
Huh. Is that all you have for me?
Quite enough. Women excited.
Eve, you're really far away. You need to get over here.
I'll support you.
Okay, she's here now.
Careful!
Their more power makes them a threat.
More vicious than a cyclops.
Eve, get in there. You're the tank. The other female in the party is the fragile thief, and he's going for her.
Hunger knows no end. Keep your distance. Never mind the beasts. I'll take the loot.
Wait, what? Russa just said, never mind the beast, I'll take the loot. No, you better not.
A threat.
I'll grab its head. Flush red with anger.
I cast High Anodine to heal everybody.
I'll scale its head.
They're fast for all that muscle.
It's fallen. No.
Their raw power makes them a threat.
After his attack. This is the last of them.
What else would you expect with my help?
Ah,
What's that?
we get everything? Russet's a rogue at heart, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna aim to turn this quest in, and then we'll pour back to town for the guy that I totally caught that it said I didn't caught.
I'd not thought to find such a place here.
I recall a spot.
He's at the other...
We may rest not far.
The quest marker told me to exit using this door, and he's at the other end of the mine.
Seems it leads outside.
Oh, the spiders already respawned. Oh, my guy busted his legs up.
Don't worry. I am here.
Well, no. Actually, no, he didn't. He was out of breath. He needs to do more cardio.
There was a side path here somewhere. Now this place can
I'm reminded of the Dresden Files books. For anyone who hasn't read them, incredible books. They're about a guy, he's a modern day wizard in Chicago. He has a gun. And he realizes that he spends a lot of time running. And so he starts like basically trying to build up his stamina. So that he can get away when he has to.
The path splits.
You think the marker just knows he's outside, so it marked the closest exit? Yeah, I was thinking the same
This
thing.
passage links south and central Brancis.
All clear, you say? Happy news, that. You are a wonder, sir. I'll not tarry about then. With this road open, the merchants of the capital will have an easier time bringing in goods from afar. 'Tis a fine thing for
I mean, you
sailors
can't
and
bring like a
buyers
loaded
alike
wagon
to
through
trade
there.
on price.
I've learned.
I mean, I guess if they're just on foot. Okay. Let's see. Quest. Travel back to Aldous. And, while I have this open, let's save it. Okay, so now we go here and here and here. Here. Cardio is a good life roll. Your heart is pretty important. Yeah, I used to... cardio was like the only exercise I could regularly do with... just because of my own patience. Because I could just like watch a TV show or anime or Netflix or something while I did it. And I would be fine. I could run for an hour just watching shows and I'd be fine. You know, everything else I would get very bored very quickly. And twice I have hurt my feet just because I was running too much. And so it's like, if I ever were to get back into cardio again, I'd probably have to get like a stationary bike or something where, you know, my feet are just like impacting the ground. Because I've hurt them twice and now I'm like prone to more injury, which... it's a bummer. It's a major bummer because I was like, that finally found something I could stick with, and then I mangled myself. Don't go to the, oh my god. Ah! Okay, yeah, we can do that. We can do the meet the Duke's wife thing. Where's that at? A secret meeting in the gardens after sunset. Oh, there's no quest marker. I don't know if I can click on the gate. I'm gonna do this. Weightlifting is great if you have a partner to chat with. Yeah, I've never really done exercise with like another person. Well, not talking about that.
Praise the Maker, you've come, Arisen. Oh, this is glorious. Most glorious. Pardon me, sir. Forgive the ramblings of a handmaiden on a strange errand.
I'll consider it.
It's only... Milady's request to see you is a rare thing, you see. First in all my years with her, in truth, I trust you understand the delicacy of the situation. Milady is a married woman, I need not remind you.
No, you needed knotted.
And well, yes. Even innocent conversation could be bent foul were it discovered by others.
Mucky would love Dresden Files. What? I just recommended it to you. I did love Dresden Files.
Pray, walk softly, Arisen, and have a care to let none find you visiting Milady's chambers.
Meet Eleanor by night. They made a TV series. I don't recommend the TV series. That was not great. What? I have to get up to that tower. I feel like I'm gonna get arrested again. Sneaky, sneaky. Is there even like a crouch button in this game? Good evening, Makajot. Hi, Jinxie. Yeah, they keep her over here like a princess locked in a tower. Dude, imagine if she's over here and just like, they're like, all right, it's time for dinner and it's raining. She has to like go through the rain before they've invented umbrellas to get to dinner.
My warrior has come for me.
Is that the Olsen twin?
You must think me a shameless harlot.
It's cool, I love him.
Would that words could prove my love is pure?
Off to a nice siren after a long day's ruling, sire?
No, you must hide.
There is a boldness that filled a dragon.
Quickly!
You storm my lady's bedchambers with the urgency of a man in battle.
What? The Duke is going to his wife's bedroom with his jester, his emotional support silly man following him. Like, why under what circumstances would he be like, I'm going to my wife's bedroom? Jester, come with me. Jester's like, oh, let's do it.
Oh, fear not. I shan't eavesdrop on the ducal proceedings. I remain to stand watch, guard, sire. For your protection, of course.
Oh my gosh.
My Lord Edmund, would you had mentioned your coming, I might have dressed more finely. My lord, what are
Lenore! Lenore! Oh, my lord!
Is he drooling?
Forgive me.
My Lord Edmund, is something...
Whoa, they're into the freaky stuff.
Lenore, forgive me. I was wrong. I take it back, Lenore.
Wait, are we not going to, like, intervene?
Sorry. I'm sorry. Lenore! What have I...
Your Grace, Edmund, this isn't... This wicked fool mistook a trifling kindness that I once paid for something more. He stole into my room. I was terrified. This commoner must be made to learn, sire. Give him a taste of the lash and a stay in the dungeon. Festi! Festi, I know you're there!
Milady is mistaken. I would never violate His Grace's privacy while he violates Milady's privacy.
Oh, brook none of your japes, fool! Summon the guards! Have this villain removed!
Our third trip to the dungeon today. We got one of those cards. When it gets punched 7 times, we get a free Cinnabon.
Well, now, what have we here? Friend of the Duchess, sneaking off to her chambers for a cup of tea? Must be a fine tea. What to come all this way in the dead of night? Or perhaps you seek refreshment of a different sort, like a turning the sheets with His Grace's own wife. Damn, you're tougher than you seem.
It's my very thick thighs. Have you seen them?
Perhaps there's aught to this arisen business after all.
Purely out of... Now, I'm not reloading, chat. This is our story. Was just hiding behind the screen and just letting her die what an option? Was that a path?
What have I done? I cannot ask forgiveness for this betrayal. But I was certain the Duke would cut me down where I stood had I not spoken so.